G'day everyone, welcome back to Steve's Place Down Under. This is just going to be a quick video to show you what I've just gone and received. My son might make a bit of noise in the background. He gets excited about coming down in the trucks. So before I go any further with this, the 8-wheeler we've still been working on flat out, but it hasn't been enough to give you a good video because it's just all been needle gunning and rubbing the chassis rails back, and it's coming up good, but there's not a lot to put a video together with. So by the end of this weekend, I've still got 2 days left to work on it. I should have something to put together, but in the meantime I thought I'd get something out to show you. I've received a 40-foot flat top here for free. It is registered, it is in excellent condition, it's just had some suspension work done and it's got all new tyres on it. So the reason I say it's free, it's nothing to do with the channel. Because I've got a bit of room here, there was a bloke that I know, the bloke that I know worked for this bloke. I've never even met him yet. He had to move out of his yard where he was. He's got a trucking business, and he had to move all his things. I think he's got between 30 and 50 trailers on it. I don't know, but delivers mesh and Rio all over Sydney. And he wanted somewhere to leave his trailers until he sorts his yard out. So he said, I'll leave, if I can leave some of yours, it comes with this. This is a triaxle 40-foot McGrath flat top. I'll go for a walk around it, show you all about it. But yeah, nothing to do with the channel. It's just the magnificent blokes that exist out there. I couldn't have charged him near enough for what this means to me, so I'll take you for a walk around it. And this is one of the ones he's leaving here. I believe there's more coming. Still using this one. But this was doing 3 loads of mesh a day till he dropped it off. It was delivered and everything. I didn't have to do anything. I've never had a truck under it. It's got brand new tyres on it. It's just amazing. I think there's a dual on the other side with some half-worn ones, but they're just fantastic. The only thing I noticed on it, and it doesn't matter, it's got a different, got the old McGrath spiders there. She's got a late model one there on both sides, so it's the whole axle. But you can see she's had a new bush putting that rocker there. I cried when I seen it. Excuse me, that's a weed there. I cried when I seen it. I just could not believe it. What these things are worth, and to someone like me that appreciates anything that's remotely done for me, is just magnificent. Eleven R22.5s on it. It probably would have come out with 1000s, I'd imagine, tube type. All clean skins on it. You can see those two are, probably re-groove or bring them back up to a stage where I'll never wear them out. The rest are brand new, so there's just one dual there with some older tyres on it, but this is just magnificent. I can't believe it. I've had it for a number of weeks now, but I just sort of wait for the right time where I needed some content, and I do want to get it away from the fence in case someone sees these beautiful tyres on it, or a pair of side cutters. You'd soon have it. Just going to interrupt this video. What we thought we'd do here was we're going to run a giveaway. Now, recently I was approached by a company to review a welding machine. I get a lot of these, but I ignore most because they're completely irrelevant to what we do here. So, and this isn't endorsed by YouTube or anything. This is just us doing this. So we're going to run a giveaway on this welding machine. Now, I thought it might have been a bit cheap, but while working here, I've had the headphones going with a YouTube review, with a few different reviews on that particular machine, and no one can seem to fault it. So it's a 10-in-1 welding machine, 240 volt or 120, wherever you are in the world. Plugs into your wall, not 3-phase. It'll plasma cut, it'll TIG, it'll MIG, aluminium, stainless, just normal mild steel, and it'll stick weld. So I said to the company, if you can send me 2, I'll do it. So one to review and one to give away as a thank you to a random subscriber. So what we're going to do is I'm going to reveal a code word in this episode further somewhere in it, and what you'll have to do is then comment down below with that. And this will be the first episode, so the period is between now when you first see this and the episode after we review it will be the reveal. So we'll reveal the winner then. How we're going to do that we'll work out in the meantime, and we'll tell you on that particular episode. So keep watching for that code word and comment down below exactly how I tell you to spell it, and we will put you in that random draw. The bloke that give me this, he's got a fleet of lovely big powerful Volvos, and that's what's been towing this around all around Sydney. So big, powerful, quite comfortable Volvo. So I'm not sure she's quite sure what I've got in mind for it, but she's about to find out. Let's go and get a truck and hook up to it and drag it out. Okay, well I'm fairly impressed with how it looks. Nearly the right colour too. Bit of a gurney on them rims, and maybe the truck itself's Huller Blue, so I might even put a Huller Blue combing rail on her, and I can't believe it. '74 Kenworth AB71 Detroit with a 15-speed overdrive, 411, 44,000 pound Rockwells. Not as powerful as it probably all sounds, but for those of you truck blokes, this episode probably won't do as good as the D2 one I've just gone and done. It's still going fairly well, but still thought I'd show you all. Patreon members have already seen this. Did you? Did you find it? That's to hook the battery up. She looked quite good with that on it. Go and put her to bed again and do an outro. Big truck, yep. Okay, well, she's back in bed. So if you are new here, or returning viewers that obviously know this, but we've got a range of stuff here that we're trying to grow the channel and share with everyone. We'll all eventually be on the road. Those two there aren't. These four are. We've got a range of farm tractors as well, so plus all the stuff you're seeing down the back. So we're currently doing up an old twin steer Kenworth, which, if any interest in that, that's a 5-part series so far. We're getting it on the road, registering it, painting it. Well, a rough restoration, I suppose. So yeah, if you're new here, please come along, and if you're into transport or old plant equipment or old farm machinery, please join us here in Sydney in Australia and try and grow this channel and share some of this stuff. All right, everyone, thanks for, hopefully you enjoyed that quick episode. It was just basically to get it off the road and show you, get some more content out there, show you what's been happening here. There's plenty more to come. We're going to wash it. We'll put probably 3 tractors on it for this upcoming show in 3 weeks' time. And there's going to be a lot of other episodes coming out to do with that one particular show. So all these trucks are going, except the old Volvo I just showed you that's pulled apart there. So thank you, subscribers, Patreon members, people that comment, people that give the thumbs up. Please give the thumbs up. It helps us grow. Please comment, good or bad, doesn't matter to me. I'll respond to them all. And see you all in the next one.